Driving with my partner, Detective Bella, I immediately get a call about the homicide on West Elm Street. I arrive on the scene with Detective Bella. Walking up to the deceased, I immediately recognize who was killed. Tony the Tiger. Tony was a beloved resident on West Elm Street. In shock about his death, I look around the crime scene to find any evidence. And lo and behold, I found a single strand of hair sitting like 2 feet away from Tony. I put a single glove on it and grab the hair and place it into an evidence bag. I secured the hair knowing that this is a key piece of evidence in this murder. One witness was found at the crime scene, Dr. Horse. Detective Bella interrogated Dr. Horse and found out we have 3 more suspects. Maggie, Bubba, and Peaches, Bubba's daughter. I collected a hair from the suspects and the victim to run a DNA fingerprint on, knowing my job was done at the scene. Detective Bella and I leave to run the labs on the hair. I arrive back to the precinct. I drop the hairs off at the lab and then later pick up the results. I read the results of the tests. We're going to look at each VNTR and see whose alleles line up with the crime scene hair and determine who's the murderer. Let's look at the first VNTR. Tony's alleles do not line up with the crime scene hair, so he is not the owner of the hair. But Dr. Horse's alleles both line up with the hair, so that he is still a suspect. However, Maggie's only lines up with one, but you need both of them in order to be the owner of the hair, so she's not a suspect. Peaches lines up with both, so she is still a suspect. Bubba's only lines up with one, so just like Maggie, he is not a suspect. If we look at the second VNTR, Tony's lines up with both of the hair, so he is a possible owner of the hair. And Dr. Horse only lines up with one, so he is not a suspect. Maggie's doesn't line up with any, so she is not a suspect. But Peaches lines up with both, so she is a suspect. If we look at Bubba, he lines up with one, and since it's only one, he's not a suspect. Now we look at both VNTRs and see if any of the 2 matches are the same in both VNTRs. And Peaches matched both alleles in both VNTRs, so she's the murderer. We can also see that Bubba is the father of Peaches because Bubba gave half of his alleles to Peaches in both VNTRs. So Bubba is the father of Peaches. Knowing that I caught the right killer, I arrest Peaches, and all of West Elm Street is now safe.